Hello guys, how you doing? So it's been a while. I haven't put a video up for a while since the last battle. Reason being is I've taken a little bit of a break because my computer died and I managed to kill a laptop twice in 1 week. Brand new hard drive put in, a solid state drive or something like that. I don't know what it's called, basically a digital drive or something like that. It's very technical, and I managed to kill it on the first day. I got it back and then I had to send it back, and now I've got it back again. It's all working, so we're doing some videos. So I thought I'd start off with the Cataphractii Terminators, or Cataphractii Terminators, whatever you want to pronounce it. However you please, is up to you. Because you know what, I've sort of been reassessing what I'm going to be building, what I'm painting, because next year's a really big year for me. We've got the convention I've still got to sort out. We've got the Great Crusade final Horus Heresy Siege of Terror battle in late October, and there's still stuff that I'm painting and building for my army, let alone my Mechanica stuff that's in the background, and fell blades I've got sitting around that I need to build, and also 2 war hounds as well, which I still need to build. So I'm focusing on my Cataphractii Terminators, and then we're going to move on. So they all start life basically like this, as a sprayed, and for this sprayed base coat on them, and for this I spray them white, and then I use Vallejo yellow as my colour, and that's the Model Air edition that's used with the airbrush, and that gives me a really nice base coat. And then once I've done that, I then start on to moving on to base coats and getting the rest of the colours on there, and trying to keep it as clean as possible, so I don't go over to the edges too much, because yellow's a real bugger to clean up. And then when they're done, they get into this state. So let's start off with this guy first, and here we have a beautiful Terminator. He's in his Cataphractii Terminator armour. I've given him a hammer, and I've given him the combi bolter with a chain blade on the end. The yellow for this is just basic Vallejo Model Air yellow, and I use a mixture of brown and black GW wash to bring this colour out, and I've got to say it's done wonders on here. It really has done well. It's filled in the gaps nicely. It gives it that oily wash, and I've even gone in with AK Interactive's oil and just added it here and there just to give a nice effect. Now these are going to be sprayed up with a matte varnish, and then I'll go back over the oil parts again and just add detail to it and clean it up a bit more. I didn't want to go too mad with it. I've done some paint chippings in there. I've kept it in the same style as all my other Marines. I've got iron armour and crusade armour, so I tend to paint the back of it bolt gun metal, and the front yellow or a silver colour, or metal colour I should say, and the front the yellow, so it matches my entire army, which is quite nice. And let's move on to this guy. So here we have another Cataphractii Terminator. If you notice, he's got a shield in the front of his. I've given that sort of like a nice bleachy bone effect on there. You can see all the gold trimmings and the lightning, which is representative of the Empire or the Imperial forces of the Emperor. I've given him a mace as his main weapon, and I've given him a combi flamer. So he's got a bolter and flamer attached to his gun there, which makes him slightly different to everybody else's. I kind of look at him as a sort of sergeant in the group, and we'll get to the captain once he's painted. And again, following the same unique style that I've kept with my entire force, where we've got the metal on the back, where the sort of like, I don't know, slatted armour is. That's quite nice, slatted armour, let's go for that. And we've got the yellow on the front, so that's come out quite nicely. Now this guy I really love. He has got such a beautiful pose to him. It's menacing. You can see like he's balancing on 1 foot there as he leans back, so you can imagine someone's just taken a pot shot and he's just leant back slightly and the shot's just missed him, which is a nice lovely piece of narrative as he spins around to slice their heads off with his lightning claws, because every group of Terminators should have someone with lightning claws. Great thing about Cataphractii Terminators, also close combat and shooty forces as well, but you can just make up a nice basically close combat man here and there. So I've gone for 2 sets of lightning claws in my army because they're going to be nasty and you need the lightning claws in there. Again, the yellows come out really nicely. The black is a nice contrast to it. The red just holds it together, and on the back again we follow the slatted armour, the metal straps and stuff like that, metal plating, sorry, on the back there, which just gives it that little bit more. I've gone for black piping as well and separated. I mean, I could have just done this engine part yellow, but I've gone for a nice sort of metal finish to it. Again, to finish this off and tie it all in, I've given it a GW black and earth brown wash, and it just pulls it together nicely. Really does hold it together. So I won't be doing my traditional muddy wash over these because I want these to be slightly different, and I think I've managed to achieve that. I've used those lovely bases that I created a while back. If you remember the video, we talked about how to make sort of like tiled flooring or slate flooring for your bases. So I'm using these up now because I've got quite a few of them to play around with. So there we go, that's the start of the Cataphractii Terminators, and these will progress as they do. I will be filming it and showing you and taking photographs, and we can have a closer look. This Saturday I've got John Law coming around, so we're going to take some photographs of my entire army out on the table. It's not painted yet, so you're going to have to bear with me. Most of it's base coated, but there's still a lot that I have to paint. So we'll get that filmed and photographed, and we'll do a nice sort of series of that, and we'll move on from there. I've got a lot of stuff that's been sent to me. I've got some beautiful pieces that people entered into the competition that has been sent over as well, so we're going to have a good look at those. And we've also got another bit from Mr. Tiny Pinhead, which is a great name, and we'll do an unboxing of that later on during the week. So guys, take care. We've got lots of interviews coming up very soon, so keep a watch of this channel. There's some new stuff happening as well, which I'm very, very excited about, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Take care.